Hey guys, welcome in. It's good to see you all again. I hope you enjoy our stream tonight. I've got some good things lined up for you. So sit back, listen to the music, and let's start playing. Hello. How are you? I'm doing well. It's been a good day. Long, but good. Aw, thank you. I really enjoy making those videos. They're always fun. I'm actually using some of the recipes in this purple ombre effect right now, so I just really enjoy them. Aw, yay! Well then, you were obviously meant to be in this stream tonight. Great minds. I am making a few things tonight. I wanted to start off, I'm not very good with ombre effects, so I wanted to start off trying something new. And then I wanted to graduate to the Mokumegane technique towards the end of the stream, just because that is my favorite technique to do, and I wanted to show you guys how I can do it. Okay, actually, I can just show you guys, because this purple is not working out like I'd hoped. So, and we can actually use this purple to start it. So what I'm going to do is, let me just roll this out really fast. I'm actually going to put it through my roller. Give me 1 second. All right. I know, foldy one. That's great. I mean, technically, a lot of them are the foldy ones. This is actually the one that's the stackable one, if you want to classify it as that. It's the one where you stack it up and then you cut little slivers out of it. So I'm just going to do it with 2 colors just so you guys can get an idea. But basically, you're going to stack them up, and I'm going to put the smaller one on top so I can see what I'm doing. But I like to make about 3 to 4 different sections. So we'll see what we can do. But basically, you're just going to cut them like that. And they don't have to be perfect or anything. I know mine definitely are not. And then you just stack them all up like so. Okay, so basically you get something that looks like this. Basically clay lasagna. And then you're just gonna kind of roll it out. And you can keep going and making more and more layers. That's totally, you know, up to you what you want to do with that. I'm probably going to leave it at this right now just to show you guys an example of what can be done. But like I said, you know, do what you want to do because that's what makes it fun and you'll get all kinds of different results that way. So basically, what you're going to do now is take a cutter, any kind of clay cutter. I mean, it does not matter the shape, whatever you want to do. I am probably going to use this square one. And you're just going to make little indents all over it. And what you're doing is pushing the color from the top down to the different layers. So you want to push some more than others. Yeah, clay lasagna. So yummy. But yeah, you're just gonna keep pushing. in different layers all the way through. And then you'll just roll it out a little bit, and you can actually keep doing that too. The more you do it, the more indents it'll make and the cooler it'll look. It just depends on how much time you want to spend on that part. I know for me, when I'm usually doing the Mokumegane, it's things that like, oh, thank you. It's I'm on a time crunch, so you know, I don't normally have time to just sit here and do it over and over and over again, but it does make cool designs that way. So it's up to you. Now, after you have this, you're gonna take your little slicer and just go in like this. And see, it comes out like so. Now this is kind of the same way. You're gonna go in at varying degrees, like down, different depths basically. So you're just cutting into it, you know, making cool designs. And over here is where you're actually making your clay slab. So eventually all this is going to be over here. Now, I do know, whoops. No, you're fine. You're totally fine. Now I will say, you know, some people prefer to, you know, they put a separate clay slab underneath it that's like a solid color, so they'll put like solid white underneath it or black. But I prefer to leave it like this because then I fold it in half at the very end to make it double the thickness, and obviously the color would be on both sides anyway, so I just don't even bother. But that's up to you too. It is easier to pick up, I will say that. And I am a firm believer in the Bob Ross method. You know, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. So, you know, you mess up something, that's fine, because it can be something else and you might create something new and even more exciting. So don't stress over it. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do like the purple and the white together though. That came out really pretty. And that's what I enjoy about clay work too, is especially with these polymer clays and things, you don't really know how it's gonna come out till the end. Oh, okay. Oh, Bob Ross, yes. Yeah, I love Bob Ross too. But yeah, you never know how it's gonna come out in the end, so it's always a surprise even to the artist. And that's what I like. Okay. So I just kind of push those end edges on the edges. You know, they kind of get folded in at the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now you take the roller and you just roll it out. Happy little trees, yes. Happy little clay pieces. All right. So then you just pick it up like so, and see, the back is kind of ugly. Like I said, don't stress over it. I fold it in half like that, and then run it through my clay machine. So let me do that. And here's what it looks like. Very fun colors. Of course. Yeah, no problem. It's really not that hard, and like I said, that's one of my favorite techniques just because you don't know what you're creating until the very end. So it's always interesting to see how it turns out. And there is actually, oh, I know. Thank you. There is actually another video on my TikTok page that explains the Makumegane again. So if you want to try it yourself, and you get stuck halfway through, you can always go back and watch that video too. Um, or you can text me on one of my social media things, ask me, and I usually respond pretty fast, so I can try to help you out any way I can. Yeah, there they are. Now, what I will probably do is maybe take a square and a circle together and then link it with a metal piece in between, and then this circle will be a stud. So I guess it'll be facing that way for you guys, but yeah. Thank you, More. Yes. That's my link to my link tree. Now I'm going full Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, I guess. But it makes for some interesting designs for sure. Let's see what we get. Yes, I am. I am on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I do have a Discord. It is part of my Patreon. You're on Twitch, correct? So you should be able to see it in my links. To be honest, the Discord is like brand new. So not many people are on it yet, and it's not fully fleshed out, but it's there and we're working on it. So yeah, if you want to get on the ground floor of that, be my guest, you know. But that's what we're in the middle of right now, is just trying to grow our social media presence in general. I don't know about you, but the clay piece is definitely going full out crazy. It really is fun. I'm definitely thinking Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine vibes for Halloween. So, you know, I draw my inspiration from wherever, random places that I can think of. That way I never run out of ideas, for sure. I will say too, sometimes you just have to trust the process because it does look pretty wild right now. But it usually ends up coming out very, very pretty. I rarely have had a clay slab not come out pretty. Maybe one or two out of all the ones that I've done, and even then I was able to turn those into other things, and that was when I was just starting, you know. All right, 1 second. I had my clay machine on my desk, my roller, but it was in the way and I needed more room for clay, so I decided to move it. But I may end up moving it again though, because it is kind of far away and I'm off the screen for too long. Yeah, for sure. We do have to start somewhere. you. I really love the basic circles, and I've found that most of my customers do too. You know, it's just something easy, simple you can throw on when you're walking out the door. Um, but it definitely adds a pop of color, you know, to your outfit or whatever you're wearing. I do want to show you guys this though. So this is one side, and if you flip it over, that's the back. So if you don't like one side, you can always flip it over and do the other. But then the edge also has this really cool marbled effect with all of the different colors in it. I love that. So that's what I try to do on most of mine anyway, if I can. He's a bad one. We're just gonna throw him back in there. And there they are. They aren't as crazy as before. At least it looks like organized chaos now. Well, I live it too, so. But yes, organized chaos is great. Yeah, yeah. All right. This is one of my favorite parts because you get to use your clay as the picker upper. So if you have little clay spots all over your workspace area, you can just use the clay and it cleans itself up. Super nice and convenient. We are all about convenient here. Yeah, that's fair. Now, my next favorite part is coming up because after you get done with that initial cane, you come to what I call the second generation. So you have generations of your clay design. So like that would be the first generation, what I just showed you guys. Pretty basic, still block color, you know, pretty, but the lines are very distinct. So, second generation is usually my favorite out of all of them, just because it's not muddy, but you still get so many different swirls and things in it that make it look awesome. So let's see what we got. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Well, the camera doesn't do it justice, but you get the idea at least. Yeah. You'll see it better when I roll it out too. And some of the perfectionist clay gurus out there will probably get me for saying this, but I also don't really care if all these are even. It doesn't matter. You're about to roll it out anyway. So who cares? If it's a little bit taller, push it to that middle part. You're good to go. Yeah, the stage is the best. Right. Let me roll it through the clay roller and then I will be right back. All right. So this is what we ended up with. I am seriously loving this one. It definitely gives Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine 70s vibes. Let me see if I can find a better cutter to cut some of these out with. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna do a few pumpkin ones too, since fall is right before us. Fall is seriously my favorite season. Love it so much. I know that sounds cliche now with all the girls and pumpkin spice, but I liked fall before it was cool, so, you know. 70s Scooby. Yeah. I mean, that's what I grew up on, was watching the old ones. Yeah, I guess so. That's fair. Are you in the South? I'm in the South. Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna guess Florida. That's not really South, is it? Southern US. Not in USA. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna guess probably Brazil. Okay. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Australia. Yay! That's awesome. Yeah, so the weather's like opposite for you guys then. You're going into summer soon. Spring and then summer, I guess, but oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so you're not even thinking about pumpkin spice or fall or pumpkins or anything like that. That's so funny. I feel like we basically live in Australia in my house sometimes, though. My kids are obsessed with Bluey, and that's like all that plays on TV. So I honestly hear the Australian accent more than I hear the American accent, to be honest. It's really funny. It still feels like winter. Ugh. Yuck. That's terrible. I don't like cold weather. I like the in-between seasons, the spring and then the fall. Aw, yeah. See, that, I don't know. I hate when that happens to me because I'm like, I liked it before you guys liked it. It's funny. That happened with me and the game Fortnite. I actually played it back when it had just like come out. It was like in beta and everything, you know, and nobody was playing it except for like the nerdy people, I guess, of the world. But now like everybody plays it, you know. Yep. Okay, what? Oh no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. That would be ridiculously horrible. No way. I refuse. I refuse to do it. I have had several friends from Australia and they have tried to get me to do it as well. I will not. But I guess part of it too is I'm an ESL teacher. So when I hear like other country accents or um, different voices or languages, those types of things, I'm like, okay, that belongs to you. I'm not gonna try to replicate it because it's gonna end up bad. I believe in you. Okay, yes, but it's going to turn out awful if I try it. I don't care. It wouldn't even be the stereotypical one. It would be like some weird off version of whatever. Well, thanks. I actually I had a boyfriend that was from Victoria a long time ago. So that's kind of funny that you say you're also from Victoria. Not happy about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe one day, not today. Yeah, see, I would just sound like a goober trying to read that. That is no. While it would be hilarious. No, thank you. Let's see. I can guess most of them. Like I said, though, I've known a lot of people from Australia. So I guess to me, I'm just like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got most of those. And I could guess the others, I guess. I will say I thought you were European at first. Um, because I saw you spell color with the U. And so I guess my mind immediately went to European. But I guess you could be Canadian too. I don't know. Everybody but America, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Americans don't put the U in it. Yeah. The U used to seem wrong to me, but I've gotten used to it now with all my friends just from all over the world, I guess. They all put the U except for the Americans. So I've just accepted it at this point. It looks like a map, More. I don't know, that's what I think it looks like anyway. Like a topography map. Alright, 1 second. It does. D&D campaign, yes. Oh no, I don't want to make you late. But thank you for hanging out. Oh, cool. That's awesome. You sound like me when I was in college. Ugh, good grief. I'd stay up till like 2, 3 a.m. And then it's like, oh, I got, 15 minutes. I can lay in bed another 10 and run to class. Now I'm lucky if I stay awake until, 11 at night. I'm getting old. I'm turning 30 next year and I feel ancient. Yeah, for real, it is. It's all downhill from here. I'd say go ahead and get me a walker, but I don't know if you read my bio. I am disabled and I already have a walker, so I'm already halfway there. It really is all downhill now. Ah, no, don't break. That is the good thing. If the clay breaks, you can always kind of mash it back together. But when I'm doing my crochet, if my crochet messes up, then I have to backtrack and it's a big mess. So clay is more forgiving. Oof. Yep, next month, Maury has a birthday coming up. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, that's not that much older. Running out of room over here. Oh no. There we go. got years. You've got time, for sure. How much longer are you in school for? Oh wow, nice. Congrats. Almost there. Ooh, yeah, that's good and bad because then you're juggling school plus placement. But I mean, then you have something kind of lined up, which is nice. And you're doing real world work. Yeah, for real, that would be a lot. For sure. So, have you done any clay work at all? Or are you totally just interested in watching it? Have done no clay work at all. Oh, wow. Okay. You should try it. You can't do it wrong. And honestly, like the little packs that you buy at the store, I mean, it's like this one was $3. I mean, they're super cheap. And I mean, I don't know what that translates to for you guys, but I mean, it's not expensive, is my point. Ooh, okay. I want to show you these. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you should definitely just jump in, try it out. Because like I said, I mean, you can spend a lot of money, like if you actually get into the hobby, but just trying it out is not going to cost you much at all. Just to get some basic tools, just to kind of play around with, and then like 1 or 2 blocks of the clay. Super easy. I do want to show you this though. I got this the other day, and I am kind of obsessed with it. I hope you guys can see it. Okay, so it is a little metal box, and if you open it up, it's got all of my alcohol inks in them. So it's super cool because it holds them in place too, so they can't fall out. And you can see them in the top of it too. There's a little window. And I have 2 of them. So I put all my cool colors in here and then all my warm colors in the other. But I am obsessed with this. They are so much fun. Sorry. Ooh. Why are we falling all over the place? Man. Okay. But yeah, now I am going to do some alcohol ink things. So let's see what we got. This is the Cernit translucent clay. So it is see-through when you put it in the oven to bake. So super fun stuff. It makes it kind of like a stained glass effect. Only bad thing is it does kind of make a mess. But that, I mean, you know, it's worth it to me. So if it's worth it, you find a way around the mess. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you another part of my little boxes. They stack. They're cool. Yeah, it is a pretty teal. I like that one a lot. I think I have 60 colors now. I got every color that they had because I got tired of not having the color that I needed. So I just kind of saved up and then splurged and got it all. So now we just kind of give this a mix, and then we're just gonna blend the 2 together after the alcohol has had a minute to just kind of evaporate, go away. That way it doesn't just turn into a big muddy mess. Okay, have fun. Hopefully it'll be a good class. I can't really do a heart down here, but all right, have a good class. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. Bye. Thank you. All right, guys, and that's the end of our show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!